Good morning, and welcome to day 31.
31.
Happy day 31. I guess.
We've made a decision. Well, we are still sticking with our zero idea for today. We're going to get some more food, and tomorrow, come hell or high water, we are going into the Smokies, and we're going to hike through the whole thing, unless something comes up. But we want to. It's like we haven't even started the Smokies, and I am so done with them. So that's our plan.
We almost have enough food to get all the way through, but with all the snow and the weather and stuff, we don't really trust that newfound gap will be open. And I don't want it in the back of my mind, like the first 3 days while we're hiking, whether we're going to be able to get out and get more food. So,
Yeah.
And we couldn't, it's already 9 or something, and that's when the shuttle goes back up to the marina. So theoretically, we could go to the general store and get more food, but we wouldn't get back down here until 10:30, and it's 12 miles and over 4,000 feet of elevation, and we can't do that before it gets dark.
Yeah. So that's the plan.
Yeah.
Last night, the winds were wild. They were whipping through.
Wild.
Big gusts, and about 9 o'clock or so, I hear this boom. And you want to turn it around, Kels?
Yeah. That tree, right there.
Yeah, it's they've already started cutting it
up.
But so that tree fell, and then I did hear another crack, but I never heard anything fall.
So it might have
just
the
winds
caught.
were just wild.
They were wild.
I was really happy we were in the shelter.
I know. And I was looking around because, well, the wind switched directions partway through the night. It started coming in through the other door.
Right.
So it was an experience. And I didn't really sleep at all.
Yeah.
Because there was loud snoring. Yeah. Like even through my earplugs. My watch says I didn't fall asleep until 1 a.m. And that might be true.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't fall asleep. And then I woke up at 5:30 in the morning and the snoring was still going, and then everyone
We should
woke up
hopefully get
early,
a good night's sleep tonight.
which will probably be good before we go into the Smokies.
Yeah. So anyhow.
But they're behind us. It's very, very pretty. It's still kind of windy. There's a little bit of blue sky above us, but it's mostly, wow, the clouds are moving fast.
Yeah, they really are.
But it's a lot of dark gray clouds. So we'll hit the Smokies tomorrow. The clouds are moving very quickly. It still doesn't look as good on camera, but you can kind of tell.
Hello. Some people have asked about the umbrellas that we're using and how they attach. So I just thought, since I've got some time on my hands, that I would do that. So this is the Gossamer Gear ultra light umbrella. I think it's about 5.8 ounces. And it's got a really big, a wide opening. And I've been impressed with how durable it is, because there have been times when I've been walking and it's gotten caught on branches, and it just, it hasn't gotten any holes in it. So then the other thing people have been wondering about is how it attaches. And there are 2 pieces that it attach with. Let me put my pack on so you can see. All right, so this out of the way. What I found is that, well, there's this piece up here, and actually I just moved it to higher on my shoulder pad because it was, when it was down here, it was kind of hitting my bone and that was uncomfortable. So I haven't actually tried it with it this far back. I'm not even sure if I can get it on because I can't even see it.
Do you want to move it? I can pause it and move it.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and pause. So I went ahead and moved this down a little bit so I can see. How this works is you have to put the shaft through here in the middle, and then you flip it around so that it's locked in place. And then the other part is this little cord that you put around your shoulder strap. And there's a little hook here somewhere. Hold on. Technical difficulties. There it is.
No, you gotta do it the other way.
Technical difficulties. We haven't had like rainy weather in a while, so I haven't used this.
There we go.
There we go. So that's gonna connect
Maybe?
on here.
There we go.
So, and that's how it stays in place. It does take a little bit of trial and error to find out like what is the best height for you. You know, you can put the whole thing down lower if you want, or you can raise it up higher. You know, I think it might cover a good part of my pack.
Yep.
This way. And actually I like this height because I'm not like, you know, down in a bubble kind of. So yeah, I think it does kind of, it can sort of flip back and forth around here. But I don't know, I've been very happy with it. I hope that answers your questions.
Yay.
So far, I'm very happy with the hike in. There's a lovely heater. Nancy came in with some fresh fruit for us. She brought scrubs for us to change into. It's a sweet little place.
Hello. We are at the hike in our scrubs. Makes me feel like I have to go back to work, which thank goodness I don't. We're going through our food because we're going into town. That's kind of the whole reason we decided to stay here tonight, is because we need to get more food to go all the way through the Smokies. We don't want to have to rely on Gatlinburg. It's supposed to be a cool town, but c'est la vie. I have 2 applesauce packets and a chia squeeze thing. I've decided when you're carrying 6 days worth of food, it's not worth the wait. So I'm eating them all right now. And then, you know, sort of going through the rest of it. Luckily we don't have that much to buy. Maybe we'll show you what we have when we get back. But yeah, we're just kind of laying around. It's nice and warm in here, eating applesauce, because it's really, the weight's not worth the calories when you have 6 days worth of food. So hello from night 31.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It ended up being a nice day.
It was. We went to a Mexican-Italian place.
Truly
It was
Mexican
so good.
Italian.
I got spaghetti with meat sauce and we split a chicken quesadilla, and I have some spaghetti left that I'm gonna have for breakfast tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and I got my favorite eggplant parmesan, which was quite good. Came with a big side of spaghetti and a salad, and then
Oh, salad.
the quesadilla, and it came with garlic bread also.
That is true.
It was really good. I was pleasantly surprised, and it truly was a Mexican-Italian restaurant. It's like a page of Mexican entrees and a page of Italian things, and it was really good.
It was really good. And then we went to Ingles and got a little bit more food. Our food bags are fairly heavy, but they're not as bad as when we first started and we
That's
had 6
true.
days worth of food. We've learned how much we eat, hopefully.
More so, yeah.
I might not have enough food, but I'll be fine.
I probably
think I'm
have
good.
extra, as a mother would do, you know.
Yeah, because that's what you were thinking about when you were packing.
Oh, totally. I always have your back.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's about it. We're hitting the trail. We're leaving at 7:30 tomorrow.
Yeah. Really excited to start walking again.
Hitting the trail.
Put fresh tape on my feet for my plantar fasciitis, KT tape.
I was going to say, you might want to clarify that. Imagine trying to use
Scotch tape. Yes, I put duct tape on my feet. Yeah, highlight.
The food.
Yeah, mine too.
It was
And-
so good.
And the other thing is this place, the hike
That's
in.
true.
I was really pleasantly surprised. It's a sweet little room, microwave, refrigerator. I mean, it's like a motel room.
Yeah.
You have your own private bathroom,
They do your
little
laundry.
space heater, laundry.
Take you into town to resupply.
Yeah, TV. We haven't even turned it on.
Mm.
But they only take cash.
Oh, yeah.
So keep that in mind, to come with cash or have a debit card so you can get cash in town.
But the good news is, if you don't have either of those options, they will accept if your family sends a check. So that's what we had to do.
Yeah, but really nice place, and Nancy is wonderful.
Yep.
So.
Character builder? I don't really have one.
I think the decision in the morning of if we were going to hike or not was painful. But I think we made the right decision.
I set a deadline. She kept going back and forth, so I said by 8 a.m. we're making a decision. And then finally she goes, let's Rochambeau.
Yeah. If Kelsey wins, we do a 0, and if I won, we would hike. And then we would see what our gut feelings were after the fact. So Kelsey won, and I think we both felt okay with it.
Yeah, we needed to get more food. I didn't want to have the whole...
Yeah.
I keep thinking Unicoi. Whatever that gap is in the middle.
Newfound
gap.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have that looming and have to stop.
Yeah.
So.
I think we're good. And I also kind of like that we know a bunch of people who are taking off tomorrow.
They're all faster than us.
Yeah, they're all
we do know
way
a lot
ahead.
of people starting tomorrow.
Yeah. So,
Although one guy who we're hiking with, he can do a little bit more miles than us, but I think he's shooting for the shelter past us, which is 15. But he said if it's raining, he'll stop at the earlier one. So we might have someone we know.
Yeah. So.
That's about it.
Yep.
That's a wrap on day 31.
Nice day. Until tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.